Alright guys, and welcome back to episode 35 of the Shoshone Empires. So, between turns this time I went ahead and took a look, tried to make sure my timing was coming through correctly. The policy is still going to come a little slower than I'd like, but we'll try to keep this culture as high as possible. We got 2710 and we got about a 250 acquisition rate, so you're looking at maybe 14 turns till the next policy. I think 14 or 15. Yeah, we'll do our best. Since this Golden Age culture is going to wear off, it might be closer to 16. We'll see. It'll take a few turns off the end, but it won't be as good as it could have been if the culture had been really good. So we'll see. I'm borrowing as much stuff as I can from friends right now. However, our friends are all out of money at the moment, so I borrowed. So we're just going to keep borrowing what we can from that return. The more gold per turn we give them for gold, the more gold they're going to get a return to trade back to us. So pretty soon we're going to start getting pretty good rates from them every turn. I think already between our friends we can buy a building a turn just from borrowing.
But right now they don't have what we need there. Turn up the volume a little bit. It's a little in-game sounds are a little high there. All right. Yeah, you might see that my science has dropped off dramatically. It's because to speed up these, I've gone ahead and I've taken off scientist specialists, and I've made sure I'm working every engineer spot, and also that I'm working all the Heimers I can from my terrain, because the earlier I can get that, the better. And the reason I'm doing that is because I realized I'm going to have too many scientists anyway. So I've already got 3 that are just sitting around my empire. I think there might even be another natural one coming in the next 5 turns. We'll just have to see. I've been working scientists for a long time, so it's possible. And then if that doesn't work out, we got a bunch more coming in 6 turns here. Might see if buying a factory can't speed that along one more, and we'll get it in 5. But I think those 3 will push us through the rest of the way. Because we kept our science for so long, I think as long as we burn our scientists over the next 3 turns, the rate of science that they give us will be high enough to push us to the last part, so we won't need any more than these 3 scientists. So that's my current plan. Just trying to get these as low as possible, but we don't have enough to buy any more this round, so we'll just go ahead and move on to the next. All right. So Gaja finally got himself his own Manhattan project. He can start nuking some peeps. We got a bunch of stuff back. Yeah, because we triggered a Golden Age, we're not going to get another one, so it's not worth it to really get any more happiness. I don't think it's worth it. Oh, world religion was passed. Huh. I actually could have swayed that. That just makes them have more ideological influence over me, I think. Nothing yet. I don't know. I don't really mess with the world religion much, so don't really know. Hopefully this will take some turns off here like I was... Oh, seriously? Come on. Alright, so we had one little hill here that's not been fully improved. And then we had this guy right here. Yeah, a hill here. Those are the last 2 in the Empire that might be useful to have. Yeah, let's burn another scientist. Which should put us to telecommunications in 1 turn. Yeah, but like 1 more will be there. 2 more and we'll have particle physics, so yeah, it doesn't matter that we're nerfing our science rate to get more production. Like, honestly, it's not going to matter whatsoever. And we won't even need the scientists from Hubble, but we can use them to get XComs and fun things here at the end. So we got our Musicians Guild now. That'll be even a bit more culture coming through here. Yeah, so I was trying to keep growth maxed here. Let's see if we can afford to take... No. That's going to take a turn off growth. So the reason I'm trying to get these cities to grow is it's going to give that last guy a little bit more power. All right, I guess while we wait... Oh, we just got another caravan tech. I guess I can send production to someone if I get a caravan, so that'll be a good thing. So we're at 255 now. Not bad. We're getting there very fast. It's just not going to be fast enough. So at the moment, it'll be 3, 4, 4. So that'll be 11 turns, and then 7, 10 more. So yeah, you're talking 15. So it'll take a few turns off, but not very many. Just shaped like maybe 3 turns off the very last piece. But to be honest, actually, now that I was looking at the Empire, like I was not going to be done until these first parts that I started were done anyway. And because we started everything around the same time, we're really not hurting that much. So, all right. So let's get the money from everyone like we do every round. I have not been borrowing from this guy because he just doesn't have a good enough economy. Yeah, that's not going to be worth it. Okay. We'll just borrow from the basic 3. I actually went and tried to get Ethiopia to be friends again just so that I could borrow from them, but no go for that. Game's going to be over before then anyway.
Espero que este trato reciba su bendición. No antes.
Sure. Free money.
Excelente.
Okay. So that's another factory. Let's see if we can't get one more this round. I don't think there's enough gold around to borrow to do that, but maybe we'll get lucky. We'll see. We need 183. Alright, that's good enough for me. Let's see what the Mongols offer. Close. I don't think we'll have enough, though. Well, maybe. Okay. She took an 8, 9 maybe. What would you give me for 8 actually? 204A. Okay. So what does that set us at? Very, very close to 2 buildings this turn, but not enough. Oh well. We'll definitely get 2 next time then. Ooh, Mongols are starting a massive assault here. Good for them. Okay, so this is the next place that we needed something. A spaceship factory. Come on. It should start down in the buildings, so I don't have to do this every time. There we go. Drop to 14. Lower than all the rest. Let's see, 16, 14. Be nice if we get a little bit more production here, but I think we're already maxing out. Like everything we can do. Yeah, we're not going to get any more out of the terrain. Oh well. Okay. Yeah, so we just need the nuclear center as soon as possible then. That's cool. Okay. Yep, that's about all we can do this time. Alright, next time. Alright, got telecommunications, so now we just need... We got 2 scientists and 2 techs, so that'll work good. Yep. Just perfect. Alright, so one more turn and we can finally start in Tamawak. I think we'll want to send some production to the city because it's lagging behind these others just a tad because it started late. So let's go ahead and do that. Yeah, we definitely won't need more gold, so... Was it Pohakwati? Yeah, that's what it was. There you go. So, took 1 turn off at least. Not bad. Alright, so to further accelerate this along, let's go ahead and get our nuclear plant here. Actually, let's borrow from all our friends, like we said we were going to do. Yeah, because we got most of the techs we need, it doesn't matter if we keep our techs high or not. So I'm happy to keep it up. All right, 225. We want for this. Looks like an. I'll make the steel work. Okay, come on. There you go. That's what I wanted. Okay. Alright, let's get some iron money from him. I'm trying to use as little of my actual money as possible. I wanted to sell silks this turn, but I never have enough money to actually do that deal. Maybe Mongols have enough. We'll see. Nope. Okay. Wow, 307. So these guys have a nice income. 9, 10. We'll make this deal work. 12. Sounds good. Alright, so that's a little bit of money. Again, let's accelerate this slow guy just a tad. That should drop it to 12. Perfect. Okay. So now we're looking pretty. And then we just need slightly enough to get Mozankani here. Yes, I guess we'll borrow a tad from Madrid. We don't need to overdo it because we've already got... Yeah, we just need to get another 25 and we should be good. Wait, what? What do you mean? You always are willing to do that deal. Guess she just wasn't creative enough to think of it on her own. Alright, So Mozambique's finally going to get Spaceship Factory. I can't believe it was keeping up with the rest. It's just got amazing production. Yeah, so a better ordering probably would have been to start this part in Pohakwe a while back, and then have Pohakwe's part here. You see how easier it would have been to time that. But oh well, it works out. All right, so that would solve our culture problem. Don't have any time to worry with that, though. Alright, so yeah, there's not enough time to put anything else through. We're gonna end one turn. Is there anything we can do in one turn? Oh, windmill. That would have been nice. If I'd seen that, I would have built that and bought the caravan, probably. An extra... Well, we'll probably be okay. We got plenty of stuff to work on the terrain. I just got some new stuff through as well. Let's see, anyone close to a scientist or anything? Nah, not really. Okay. Yeah, nothing really worth doing. Okay. Guess we'll put it on research for a turn. It takes so long to scroll through everything now. All these things I'm never going to build. Okay. There we are. Burn this last guy. Alright, that's it. Actually, that's what we were going to do. What are we doing? There you go. Oh, right, because it pulled over, we could do 2 in one turn. Alright, good. So we'll start on our last part. Actually, this turn, not next turn. I misspoke. SS Engine, already down to 15. Such a wonderful city. Okay, we just got to finish growing here. So let's keep up the work here. We've already got all the science we want, so let's just put as much production into this as possible. Already down to 14. Wow. It's like the same as already having a spaceship factory, except for it doesn't. Okay, so that's pretty good. So yeah, I don't even know what we'll use our engineer. Honestly, like this is going to be just as fast as everything else. So we don't even need our engineer, which is good because it's not going to come through anytime soon. So yeah, actually, you guys might see an engineerless order approach where everything ends up about the same amount of turns without an engineer. I don't even know if we could have used it. That's very interesting. Okay, let's try to win before the world leader vote. Then we won't have to actually vote for Spain. Okay, so what are we going to do now? Globalization would double our stuff. Nah, let's just go straight for future tech. Why not, eh? Okay. Everything's looking good. Was there anything else that needed to be done around here? I think the workers are already heading to all the spots that were critical. We'll see who gets there first. And this guy will get disbanded. Cool. Alright. Oh yeah, we were going to get some oil money. We'll sell that next time. See if that doesn't take a turn or two off that. Yep, took a turn. Awesome. Okay. Next round. Well, after this little guy finishes his mine at least. Alright, now next round. So close, guys. This is exciting. Okay, so Ottomans pulled their little stunt again with Antwerp, but our happiness is solid enough, I'm probably just not going to bother with it. Someone just gave us some modern armor. Cool. Yes, Antwerp declared war on everyone. That's cool. I don't even think I'm going to bother to buy it back, because, as you know, we don't really need the happiness or anything. And because we weren't foolish enough to make more protection packs, we're perfectly fine. Okay, where are you at modern armor? Way over there. That's not useful. So another thing we're going to have to think of now that we're really close to the end of the game here is these far out cities. This one and this one will take an extra turn to move in and launch from the capital. So we want to accelerate these preferentially before the core ones. That's one of the reasons I was working so hard on Pohakwe, and that means that the next one we want to work on is Washashiki, just to make sure that they all come through properly. Let's go ahead and do our round of borrowing again. Let's look at Spain first, because I think we had a luxury to offer them, which would... The less we can use of our own gold, the more we'll make each round. Yeah, 228. We can do that. So what'll make this deal work? Yeah, that's fine. I'll take a little bit of loss on that. We could have gotten a little bit of money instead. I don't know. I don't have time to think about it. Yeah. Okay. Let's get your money, buddy. So it looks like it's a 7er. Ooh, apparently not. Okay. Oh, that's right. Yeah. Luxuries are different for them. Okay, I can do that. That's cool, bro. Alright, let's do the Mongolians. Get their money as well. And they've been getting a lot of money each round, which is great for us. Let's work with the oil on them to try to have to use less of our own money. Yeah, looks perfect. 941. Okay. So, the next nuclear plant we wanted was here. Just try to reduce these far out ones as much as possible. Actually, huh. Are these the same? Solar plants and nuclear plants? Yeah, exactly the same. Okay, so maybe we'll just get a solar plant then. This one needs to be reduced as well. It's already down to 13. Wow. Okay, let's mess with this a bit. We can improve this by taking off some of these and putting on our scientist specialists. So let's just see how good this is before we decide what we're going to spend our money into. There we are. Let's go ahead and buy our windmill here, maybe? Yeah, it could be a good thing to do. Production 2, 10%. Actually, I don't think a part is a building, so that wouldn't be too much of a gain there. Oh, we're up to 2 now. Okay. Let's wait to turn on that until we grow. Growing is going to give us a more powerful engineer, and it's going to give us more stuff to do. Okay. This just grew. That's awesome. Let's maximize the production here again. Yeah, it didn't make a difference, but it might once we buy the next plant. We'll see. Yeah, I guess we'll keep on money for now until we bought pretty much everything we need. Alright, so where do we want our plant? Let's go ahead and put it out here. I feel like that core city is going to be just fine. So we'll get our solar plant here, dropping that to 10. Quite nice. Let's get our last engineer on here. Okay, so that's 9. So that's our baseline. Let's try to finish everything in 9 turns, which means we'll launch in 10 from now. Which isn't quite what we wanted from here. But I think that's all we can manage with these cities out here. So 9 turns. How does that look on our policy acquisition? That'll be before we get our policy, of course. Alright. I kind of expected that, though. Okay, so we borrowed everything we could. Alright, I guess we'll just move on. Next round, eh? Yeah, I'll let everyone fight Antwerp. I don't really care. Hey, Opera House. Not bad. Alright, next round. We just got an XCOM from, I guess the city-states are determined to catch us up on military, even though we don't want military. It's just cutting into our gold, but I'll keep them. I mean, these are way better than units than what I got sitting around. All those new friends from the tower. Awesome, we just got an allied cultural city-state. What was that? That's from our rigging? Yeah, it's from our rigging. For Kaizo. Was that the one that we were so close to this whole time? No. We must have had another one that we were close to then. 19. Actually, we might be able to buy this out for even more culture. And then hurry whatever is going to be our slowest one. Yeah, it could work. We'll be getting this not too far off, honestly. 2, 7, 1. So 10 more turns. Yeah, that's about exactly what it's going to take to do this stuff. Let's see if we can't hurry this along a little bit. So this is our slowest city. Seems like we can't get it any quicker than 10. There's not... Oh, this has a windmill, so we could do that. I should have thought of that and bought that earlier. Okay, so let's go around and get our money. We have one other friend, but he's never has any money because he lost his cities. Yeah, no good. Okay, so we'll buy from our actually useful friends. It's so funny that we're not even going to be able to use Hubble. I mean, honestly, like, I kind of like anticipate that that might be the case, but I just always like to try for Hubble. It's just a fun wonder. You don't want the AI getting it. But yeah, it's funny because it's such a critical wonder on Freedom for finishing fast because you don't have enough scientists. But on a big map like this, where I just got so many scientists pouring in at the end, like it just, it's honestly like, it's not as good as you think. You don't really need it. All right, so this has got extra production. Yep, looking good. So that's a 19. That'll be even better once we get our stuff coming through. Okay, so we got that. Let's talk to the Mongols, get a little bit more money there. You guys know the drill. 349, nice. Actually, I think I'll underpay him a little bit just to get, so that he can give me 350 a turn. Yeah, might as well. We have extra happiness, so I'll sell off my onesies now. I'm cool with that, now that it's this close to the end of the game. Just trying to keep my own gold high enough that I won't have to borrow as much, is what my thought is. Okay, so he's got his peppers and stuff that just went back. That's what my happiness took a plunge. I'm cool with that, though. Alright, 224. What do you give me? Yeah, we'll accept. Sweet, so now as long as we don't get any ideological pressure. Actually, that's a thought. What if America or someone gets level 2? Might have been foolish to sell off our Luxus, but I think we'll be okay. Let's check them real quick. America and Ottomans are pretty much the only threats, I think. Alright. America's had the biggest thing for a while, so if anyone's going to do it, it's going to be them. Yeah, they're nowhere close, so we'll be fine. It's because our culture is just so good at the end here. Alright, so I guess we'll just forget about policies. Like, we're doing so well. We don't even need it. Okay, let's see if we can't shave a turn off this. This would be, I wish I could calculate if this would actually make a difference. I think it will, though, because it's 10 extra and then another engineering slot. So it's like multiple good things about that. Yeah, there we go. So that right there will mean we can finish one turn faster than was possible, because this is our limiting factor city right here, I believe. Yeah, this is already 8. That's already 8. So these two cities are good. This doesn't even need a nuke plant. That's crazy. So these two need nuke plants. These are what we need to focus on now. Nuclear... Oh, we're just a little shy. Let's see if we can find some gold from someone. I think this guy had a little bit of gold, right? Yeah. This is the worst deal ever. But whatever. Some people at this point, what they would actually do is... So this has been working for longer, so it's more important that I put it in these two cities, actually. Let's look at them. Let's see if we can't scrape a little more production out of them. This probably has a windmill, yeah. But nuclear plant's so much more important. So that drops it to 9. That's good, but it should be 8, because that can launch it one turn and this can't. So we might also want a windmill. Or to try to get a little bit more production out of the train, if possible. These guys are headed to try to mine this a little quicker, so maybe hopefully that'll put us over, but we'll just have to see. Guess we can try to chop one, too, to bring in just a slight bit of hammers. That'll probably be okay. We'll buy a windmill if we need to last minute. So that should work out. A lot of tediousness here, just trying to make sure everything will come through okay for us. What are we doing here? Everything's looking all right. I don't really need to be growing. Is there a way I can get more production? I could if I chopped and exposed that hill, but actually I think it'll be quicker to lumber mill that. So let's do that. And the next turn we'll buy our thing here, and then there. And that should be just about right. Alright, yeah, we almost got everything bought that we need already. Cool. Alright, we're back. Okay, so first things first, let's do our borrowing round. There's just a few other priorities that we need to do. We need to get an extra hammer in here somehow. We can do that by buying and working the windmill engineer slot, I think, just like we did up here. So that should work out just fine. Actually, now that I think about it, this doesn't need to be any faster. It somehow lost... Yeah, it matches this city, which is all that matters. Okay, so these are the only two cities that need to be faster. We don't even need nuke plants here and here, because they're just fine. So we only need 2 more buys. We might actually pull it off this turn if we get lucky, if there's enough money to go around. Let's see, 231. Let's see, what do we get for that? Yep. Just keep giving away our money each turn. This is what you do. Some players, they actually sell off buildings in their empire, but I've never found that to really make more than a difference of like 1 or 2 turns. Usually I can just do what you see me doing here and get it for just about the same. I could see in a freedom situation that actually making a big difference though, because you just need the gold and you can buy all the parts, so that makes it a little bit of a faster way to do it. To get the gold you need, you can see that even though I was able to time it so that I'm getting everything around the same time, I still got that lag time after the last tech of about 9 to 8 turns, because there's no way I'm going to get enough engineers for them all. So that's one concern. Okay, so 384. See, spices. Actually, I'm not willing to give another one, but what we can do is give 2 more uranium, because we realized. Actually, let's not risk that. Alright, so let's bring that up to 9. We'll make this deal work. 12. Okay, I wasn't sure if he was still interested in iron or not. Alright, that's really great. A lot of gold coming through here. We might be able to get both of our objectives done this round. We'll see. 203, not a bad yield. Giving your money to someone else. Alright, there you go. So that puts it up to 910. Arguably more important to put it here, because it's had a longer time to work, so new stuff is going to make less of a difference here. So if we really want to accelerate this properly, yeah, there we go. To 8 turns. Actually, that needs to be better. Actually, no, it doesn't. No, it doesn't. This is the peripheral. I just realized something. I should have built a railroad here. Actually, how far do things move on a railroad? That might have been close enough to get it all done in 1 turn if I had a railroad here. What have I been doing with my workers? Disbanding them instead? I might still have enough time. How long is a road? Alright, I think this is fine though. We don't need another thing here. So I wasted some time. This is definitely going to take more than 1 turn though here. Alright, and then we just need our spaceship factory here. Yeah, that should drop it at least 2 turns. So I think we're sitting pretty. We're good. Yep, looks good. Okay. Yeah, 1 more turn and we should have the gold we need. Awesome. So the only question is, could we do it 1 turn faster by completing this railroad? We probably could have if I thought about it ahead of time. I think that's 1, 2, 4, 5, 6. I think things can move 6 turns on a railroad. Yeah, that probably would have worked, to be honest. What is this working on now? How many turns? Mine. Let's head back over here. Maybe we'll buy some workers too, actually. We might still be able to pull this off yet. Depends on how cheap the workers are. They're probably pretty expensive, actually, because I did more of my discounts are in other things. But we only need 1 more thing bought, so maybe it'll work out. We'll see. Might work out. Yeah, we got lots of time to buy workers. we might pull that off yet. That'd be awesome. Okay, we decided we didn't need to do this, so let's get out of here. Yeah, perfect. And that's we already dropped that early, because that's definitely going to take more than 1 turn to come in. Cool. Alright, dudes, we're back. Let's do another round of borrowing. Actually, building a railroad here might not save any time at all, actually, now that I'm thinking about it. Because this is 7 turns in. This is 8 turns in. So, we might have to have multiple roads. Depends on how far things can move on roads, which I actually forget. So that's 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Okay, actually that works. If we build 1 here, we'll have saved ourselves a turn. Not that the AI are going to be that fast regardless, but cool. That's something that's really awesome to know. Alright, so let's build a railroad. So that's 3 turns. Yeah, we got to get extra workers. Okay, so let's get money. Oh, there goes our golden age, so we no longer have money sources. So Theodora was giving us gold. Sejong was giving us gold. Okay. We about bought the last of what we were going to do anyway, so that's fine. Let's trade away the rest of our gold for monies. No. Oh yeah, we got lots of iron too, so that'll help out. 9. We'll make this deal work. Oh, that works out just fine. He's been getting so much money from us every turn. Alright, so we just need up to 500 to accelerate that capital. We need a purchase of a factory, spaceship factory here, and then we should be good. I think that's the only thing we need besides other workers. So let's do 270. Let's make this 10. Actually, this girl likes iron. So we'll make this deal work. Okay. Actually, she don't like iron anymore, does she? Interesting. Okay. We'll make this deal work. Okay. There you go. Alright, so we no longer have money to waste, so let's be careful about what we do here. We were burning it left and right for a while there. Okay, this should be our last critical building here. This city needs a... Man, there's so many things we could have done. Alright, so that drops that to 8, and that definitely will move in one turn. So we're looking at 7, 8, 8, 8. Yep, those are all within 9, so that's it, really. We just need workers. Okay. That works out. Okay, so we'll buy one more worker next turn. We haven't actually traded with the Mongols. They might actually give us enough to get a worker this turn, if we're careful. And once again, we're going to have no gold. Okay, what do you want for this? Alright, so they actually still like that. Alright, what about this? Yep. There you go. Awesome. Okay, so I think that'll do it, actually, if my counting's right. We just need another worker here. And that should do it. Wow. I don't think I've ever done an order engineerless science game, but honestly, I don't see how I could have done this any faster. Like, yeah, everything's coming in at exactly the same time, because we just zipped through the text so fast. Next turn we'll get Hubble. Not like we need it, but that'll finish off the rest of the info area, I guess just for pride purposes or whatever. Let's see, so we need this here. Alright, so we are close to finishing. That other one will finish that. So we just need to be in here, and then that other guy will finish that. Okay, so this guy can go back to whatever the heck he was doing. Cool. Okay, we're good. Awesome. Oh, and that's 30 minutes. So y'all have to see me finish the game up next time. We'll probably finish it all in one go unless something really unexpected happens. But yeah, this is looking like a solid win. We'll be launching the spaceship right around the turn of 280. So not bad for a crazy game where I just decided to settle a bunch of cities and then tried to catch up in science at the end. So pretty fun. Hope you guys enjoyed that one, and I'll catch you guys next time.